and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army. For his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it?
Hey, Kwame Yashuv, Kwame Yashuv. Hey, the brother bring it out mighty in the spirit, man.
That's right.
And you know what? We're going to roll on with it for a little bit. You know, it's a little cold out here, a little snow. But it ain't nothing for the men of the Lord, man. Come out here and do this work, man. All right? So I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH'S shine in these last days, man. The men of the Lord, we're out here and we're doing our just dues, man. And our reasonable service to YAHAWAH'S shine, who created us, man. And who put the spirit in us in the last days to rise up like, you know, mighty lions, man. All right, let me get Jeremiah 44:4 real quick, man. All right, let me get Isaiah 58:1.
Bring it out, bring it out.
Go, man, because we got works to do, and it don't matter the season, it don't matter how cold it is, right? It don't matter how hot it is, man. Hey, you still gonna see the men of the Lord coming out here, you know, and trying to wake up people up in the last days, man. 44:4, Jeremiah 44:4. All right, that's how it works, man. You know what I'm saying? We go to work. And we work hard all week, man. And we study these scriptures, man, to come out here and raise our people up, man. And to tear down this wicked kingdom, man. Right. All right? That's how it works, man. You got it? Bring it up.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 4. Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets.
And that's what we are. We are servants, man. And we took on the spirit of the prophets in the last days, man, to come out here, to rise up early and do these works in the last days, man. Read.
Rising early and sending them, saying.
And that's what we are, man. The Lord has risen us up nice and early, man. He put the spirit in us. Hey, sister, how you doing? Do you believe in the Bible? Hey, can you come stand right here, sister? Thank you, sister. Are you okay? You all right, sister? Hey, what's your nationality, sister?
I'm Indian, Puerto Rican.
You're Indian and Puerto Rican? Okay, so, and what?
A hint of German.
And a hint of German. You sprinkled with everything, huh? Yeah. Okay, sister, all right. Oh, pray. Where's the sign at? It's right here? All right. So, sister, when you look on this sign right here, what would your father be?
Father, what do you mean by that?
Your father's nationality, what is he?
His nationality, he's what do you call it, Arabian? How do you say it?
Arabic?
Yeah, it's an Arabic. I can't say it because it's
Arabian? Your father's Arabian?
You see him, that's why his face changed colors.
His face changed colors? Oh, okay. Keep reading.
Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
So, sister, our people are in the midst of all manners of abominations in the last days, right? Do you believe that we're in the last days?
I believe that the last days is something untold.
It's something untold? No, it's told, sister, because it's right here in this Bible, all right? And we're living in those last days right now, right? So, you know, it hurt my heart to see a sister like you up there on those stairs, right? You know, with nowhere to go, sister. Out here in the cold, right? With nothing to do. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're coming from, right? Or what's going on tomorrow for yourself, do you?
Actually, I do. I had like a court order that I had to finish up. So I got to finish up my reserve time. And it's against my nationality to stay indoors.
It's against your nationality to stay indoors?
Yeah, because when the Greek and Germans come through, we have to do like a rollover play. So I'm not allowed to sit inside for a certain time of the year. So when I do go inside, I don't come outside at all. If Kabash was here, he would tell you, but I don't know. He probably just think right now.
Kabash? Okay, sister. All right.
German. I never heard that.
Huh?
I'm part German.
You part German? Yeah. Hey, the brother said he never heard of that. Read what you got.
Verse 5. But they hearken not, nor incline their ear to turn from their wickedness.
So we come out here, right, sister, to tell our people that they're in the midst of all wickedness. And part of our captivity and destruction is being homeless. Not knowing where we're at, not knowing where we're going, and not knowing where we come from, right? So we come out here to raise up these people right here, can you identify with anybody on this sign right here, sister? Because you gave me a bunch of different nationalities, and you know, I don't want to give you something that don't belong to you, okay? You see, and this is a testament, man, that we're not just out here looking at skin color, right? We're out here actually trying to raise up the seed of the Lord, man, that have fallen in these last days, all right? Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
Unto all Israel.
So we come out here with the words, right, that the Lord have given to Moses to speak unto all Israel. So our works and what we come out here to do is to raise up the nation of Israel that have fallen in these last days. Let me get 28 and 15.
On this side Jordan and the wilderness and the plain over against the Red Sea.
Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So you may be a sister, okay? You might come from one of these tribes right here, okay? But we're gonna see if your spirit bear witness with the things that happen to these people on this sign, okay, sister? So curses came upon those children right there for breaking God's law, statutes, and commandments, right? And that's why we gotta come out here and do these works in the last days to raise our people up, right? Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Blessed shalt thou be in the city.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Hey, sister, it's a curse for you to be homeless in this city. That's a curse, okay? Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field. Our people was cursed in the field when we had to pick cotton, when we had to pick that sugar cane, when we had to pick that tobacco. We was cursed in all of those acts, okay, sister? You understand that? What you had to say?
Actually, I was just saying, in the definition to an era, you gotta stop looking at it like it's a curse. Because when famine is breaking, you know, when curses hit your land, we never call ourselves a curse. Because if a curse is never laid upon us, it's the definition of blessing. No one can ever lay a curse upon you unless you self satisfied. You understand what I mean?
All right, sister, well, you know, just being an Arabian, that just means you're just mixed. You're just a mixed people. That's all Arabian means, all right?
Only a black person can be cursed.
Read.
Yeah.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body.
And that's what's going on with you, sister. Cursed is your basket. You have nothing, you know, that's rewarding of yourself right now. What do you have to show for from the labor that you've done in this earth? You just got robbed. That's it. Let me get verse 32.
The book of Deuteronomy, verse 28, 32. Thy ox shall be slain before thy Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So, sister, was your people sold into another people?
Actually, no, my people were murdered. They were actually sent to this place called Kentwood, and they were told that the easiest way for them to accomplish something was to see family. So one day they went in, they called up the Arctic, and they met my mother. My mother sent a hit on them from like 3 eastern countries. So by the time I got down there, I couldn't escape the war. You understand? I was trapped under this thing called a sage. So by the time I met with them, I finally realized they were being shot, you know what I'm saying, killed, and strangled to death in certain positions. So I was the only one that could escape. So like every day I sit up here and I mourn. You understand what I'm saying? So the first thing that comes to mind is I tell somebody sent a hit on me. So when I look at a motherfucker and I tell them in their face, it's just my French. If you ever send a hit on me again, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to explain to you. When you say I have nothing, that means I have everything. So all I want you to do is ask Harold, like, what do you got?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28.
And that one there dissing me. Like you sitting over there dissing me.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
Hey, sister, nobody's dissing you over here. All right, we actually want to build you up. You gonna get going? Yeah, you gotta get going, sister, cause yeah.
And blindness.
Hey, the Lord has smitten you with madness, sister. Alright? You talking about people coming to kill you and assassinate you. You know, I don't know what you got going on, sister, but you gotta get right. Go ahead, you gotta get.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
And that's what you see, man. I don't know if that's a sister or not, man, but the Lord has still smitten her with madness, man. And they don't know what's going on, man. We try to give our people the bread of life out here, man, which is the word of the Lord in the last days, man. But our people are still confused, you know. And even these other nations, man. She said she was an Arabian, right? How are you identifying with an Arabian over here in America, man? That don't make no sense, sister. Read.
And blindness and astonishment of heart.
And the sister's blind, man, and astonished, man. She don't know what's going on. She don't know that we're out here trying to give her her life, man. That we're trying to give her her nationality back. But they don't. Our people don't want it, man. She want to stay lost and confused, and all nationalities ain't got nothing to do with her in these last days, man. Let me get that Jeremiah 44 one more time, right?
Verse 29, and thou shalt grope at noonday.
Hey, my brother right here with the hood on. Hey, you got time for the Lord? Hey, real quick, brother. Come here real quick. 5 minutes, brother. All praises to the Most High, man. All right, get a brother a hand, man. Let him know we out here for you, brother. Hey, can you come stand right here real quick, brother? All right, let me ask you real quick. What's your nationality, my brother?
Christian.
You're a Christian, brother? The root word to nationality is nation, brother. What nation do you come from? Let me get Matthews 18 and 11. Let me get Matthews 15, 24. God, read out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 11. For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost.
So that's the Lord speaking right there, whose name is Hamashiach YAHAWAH'S, right? He's coming to save that which is lost, brother. You telling me your nationality as a Christian means you're lost, brother. You don't know who you are in the last days, man. And our people need to know who they are, man. Read what you got.
That's the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
To who?
The lost sheep of the house of Israel.
To the lost sheep of the house of Israel, brother. So when you look at this sign right here, right? What is your father? Where does he come from? Where out of Israel? What tribe, brother?
Like Negro blood.
Benjamin? Your father's a so-called West Indian from Jamaica? Is that your father, my brother? So what is your father, my brother? Do you know?
I'm trying to think. I just woke up. I'm trying to think.
Hey, it's all good, brother. You know, we woke up too. We rose up early. We come out here in the cold to do this work. Hey, sisters, y'all got time to hear the voice of the Lord in the last days? Do y'all believe in the Bible? Do you understand you living in the last days? Y'all are Israelites, and y'all got to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments, man. That is your God-given right and nationality in the earth and the sight of these nations. All right, brother? Let me read. Get what you got.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage.
What does it mean to discontinue, brother? Discontinue. If I was continuing to speak right now, I'm going to keep going. But if I discontinue, what am I doing? What am I doing, brother? Read.
From thine heritage.
We have discontinued from our heritage, meaning we have lost our heritage. We have forgotten our heritage. We no longer acknowledge our heritage, brother. Okay? And we have to come back to that heritage, right? Let me get that in Ecclesiasticus chapter 17. 17.
I gave thee.
Who gave thee?
That I gave thee.
The Lord gave us this heritage, brother. Read.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemy.
When you look at our people, right, what happened to us, man? Did we go into slavery, brother? Did we build up this nation that you see right here? When you look at the White House, did we build that, brother? Huh?
Pretty much, yep.
We did, right? Read what you got.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, Sirach, chapter 17, verse 17. For in the divisions of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion, whom being his firstborn, he nourished with discipline and giveth him the light of his love, doth not forsake him. Therefore all their works are as the sun before him, and his eyes are continually upon their ways. None of them, Salaki, none of their unrighteous deeds are hid from them, but all their sins are before the Lord. But the Lord, being gracious and knowing his workmanship, neither left nor forsook them, but spared them.
Let me get verse 10.
Verse 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
The law of life for an inheritance, right? So that's the heritage of our people, is God's law, statutes, and commandments, brother. And that's why we went into captivity, and that's why we discontinued from our heritage, and why these people have rulership over us. What is your nationality?
I'm white. Or national, sorry.
You're white?
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're doing up here?
I have a baby.
You have a big idea of your Proverbs 2.
I gotta go to work.
Hey, brother, you're an Israelite. You got to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments in the last days, brother. And you got to come back over here and build with us, all right? Learn who you are, brother. Did anybody give him a card?
You got a card? You got a flyer?
You got a flyer, brother? Hey, can somebody get a brother a flyer? Look our information up, brother, and build with us on YouTube, and come back out here and build with us on the streets, all right? We out here every Saturday teaching the word, all right? We on Fridays on Glenwood Avenue teaching the word, brother. All right? There's no excuses in the last days, brother. Proverbs 2 and 8.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 2, verse 8.
Let's start at 1.
Verse 1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee. Verse 2. So that thou incline thy ears unto wisdom and apply thy heart to understanding. Yea, if thou quietest after knowledge and liftest up thy voice for understanding.
You see, we're out here on the streets and we're crying out for knowledge and lifting our voice up for the understanding. So when you look at this right here, when you look at what happened to our ancestors, right? When you look at all of these atrocities that took place in this earth, how do you feel about that?
You're asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you. You're Jewish?
Yes, sir.
All right. So when you say you're Jewish, right? Where are you saying you come from?
I descend from the, well...
We want to see what you know, saying you're Jewish. Where you come from?
I come from...
Get Zechariah 2 and 9. Got that right there.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, verse 9. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And yea, shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me. Verse 10, sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for lo, I come, and I will dwell in the midst of thee.
Are you a daughter of Zion?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you said that you was Jewish. So which one of these tribes are you claiming to come from?
I don't really know.
You don't really know? So why you say you're Jewish?
Because I practice Judaism. I go to synagogue every Saturday.
Let me get Jeremiah 14:2. Let me see if you understand this right here, right? What you holding? Read.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance.
So right now, we're coming out here, right? And our heritage is the law, statutes, and commandments that I was just trying to give to our brother over here, right? That's our God-given right, right? But this is what the Lord is telling us to do in the last days, all right? Read it again.
Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance.
So we're coming out here on the streets of Raleigh, right? On the streets of America, right? In the last days, and we're asking the Father to give us the heathen for an inheritance, right? Because when you look at our people, and you look at the rape, rob, and murder that has happened to our people, right? Who has paid back for these crimes right here? Huh? Has anybody paid us back for these crimes? Where's our reparations at in the last days? Huh? Are you prepared to give us back what was stolen to us? Since you're taking our nationality, you realize you're talking to the real Jews out here.
That's right.
Right? We're not black, we're not African Americans, right? Our nationality was stolen from us. And your people had a hand in that, right? So the Lord said this, read.
Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance.
How you feel about that? We want your race, your people, and what's your name?
My name is Anna.
Anna. Hey Anna, we asking the Lord for you in the last days, Anna. We gotta get payback in these last days, Anna. We gotta see how you feel about this thing, Anna. Let me get Isaiah 14:1. What you got? Bring it up.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth.
Who?
Judah mourneth.
Read.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
So when you say you're Jewish, right, we're telling you that you're not the real Jew. And we're telling you that our people are the real Jews, right? And we are in mourning, right? Read.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
The real Jews are black. They're not pale-faced. You see that? According to Genesis chapter 2, verse 7, the Lord formed man of the dust of the ground. When you look at that dust right there, right, what color is it? It's brown, right? Right? When you dig it up and you go deeper into the ground, right, it's going to look like a so-called black man the deeper you go. You understand that?
Yeah.
So the Lord right here in Jeremiah the 14th chapter is letting you know in the last days that you are going to be speaking to the real Jews, right? To his true chosen people on the face of the earth in the last days. And we got to raise you people up too and let you know where you're going in the last days. Let me get that Isaiah 14.
14:1. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
See, the Lord got to have mercy on us. Hey, you want to come up a little closer to you in the back there? Just come up here with her, you know, keep her warm. All right? So the Lord was going to have mercy on Jacob. Jacob is our father, right? He is the father of the 12 sons of Israel. You understand that? These 12 tribes right here. Read.
And will yet choose Israel.
And he's going to choose us again, right? Read.
And set them in their own land.
And we're going to our own land, right? We served our punishment. Our ancestors broke the law, statutes, and commandments, and that's why we went into slavery. Your race could not put us in slavery. That was the hand of the Lord that did that. We're strong and mightier than everybody on this planet. Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And they shall do what?
They shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And they're gonna, your people are gonna, you're cleaving right now without even realizing it, because you're standing here wondering what it is that we're doing in the last days. You're cleaving, right? Because you're holding on to a nationality that doesn't belong to you. You see that? You want to be Judah. You want to be Judah, right? You want to be Jewish, right? When you look at that word Jewish, right? What does ISH mean? If I said that coat is pinkish, what does that mean?
It means that it's
Kind of pink, right? But it's not really pink. It's kind of pink, right? And that's just like what you just did, right? When our people try to keep, when your people try to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're kind of Jewish because you're doing the things that pertain to the Jews.
Right.
Read.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
So there's a prophecy that's going to take place where we're going to take your people and bring your people to our place. Y'all got to come with us. Y'all got to come with us. You got to get yourself right, and you got to get ready to serve the children of Israel in the last days. That's what the Lord is preparing this earth for. That's why he has to destroy this place. You understand that? Hey, brothers and sisters, y'all got to come and hear this word, man, and build yourself up, right? Read.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were.
Were we captives here?
Yes.
We were slaves here, right? And we served this place, right?
Yes.
So the Lord is saying that we got to do what?
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
We should do what?
Shall rule over their oppressors.
So we have to take y'all to our land and we have to rule over you. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you feel about that?
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Because we need rest, right? We need rest. We worked in slavery, right? We're still in slave right now, according to Baruch 3 and 8, right? Right? Because we're oppressed, right? Our kids get murdered in the streets here, right? We sell dope to each other. We kill each other, right? We're oppressed, right? Because of the things that happen to us because we broke God's laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand me?
And from hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
See, we was made to serve hard bondage, but the Lord is telling y'all that you have to, take on those burdens as well as people. So how do you feel about that? Are you sorry for this stuff right here?
Yes.
You are? Let me see if you're sorry. There's a way that God said that the other nations would be sorry in the earth. Okay, let's see. Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens shall nursing mothers.
So when you look at images of slavery and captivity of our people, right? You'll see our mothers nursing your babies, your children, right? Bringing them up, giving them that good milk that our women have, right?
Yes.
Read.
They shall bow down to thee.
What did the Lord say?
They shall bow down to thee.
I'm not saying that you shall bow down, but the Lord is saying that you should do what?
Bow down to thee.
The Lord is telling you if you're sorry, you'll bow down where that sign is right
That's
now.
right.
If you're truly sorry for the men of the Lord. So you must bow down. Thus saith the Lord. Read.
With their face toward the earth.
With your face towards the earth. Are you truly sorry? Are you prepared to do that?
I don't know.
The Lord, read it again. I don't think you understand what's going on. Read it again.
From the top, Isaiah chapter 49, verse 23.
I gotta tell you this. Let me get Revelations 2 and 9 and 3 and 9. I gotta tell you this real quick, right? Because you gotta understand, either way, either you do it now or you do it later when the Mashiach YAHAWAH'S returns and he puts you to death. You understand that? Read what you got.
That's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews.
You just stood right here and said you was a Jew.
Right.
Read.
And are not.
And what?
And are not.
And you're not. Read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
The Lord just called you the synagogue of Satan for that blasphemy that you just said up here.
That's
right?
right.
So we're giving you the opportunity. All right. Let me get 3 and 9.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
This is what the Lord is telling you right now, okay? He said, behold, he's going to make them of the synagogue of Satan, which would be you. Read.
Which say they are Jews.
Which say what?
Which say they are Jews.
That's what you just came up here to profess, that you was a Jew.
Right.
Read.
And are not.
And what?
And are not.
But you're not a Jew.
Right.
Read.
But do lie.
And you just sat up here and you lied. Read.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
Woo!
You got to understand something here. Either way, you like it, love it, or not, you're going to do it anyway.
That's right.
So either you do it now and the Lord, spare you to come, or your whole nation is going into captivity anyway.
That's right.
So you're going to have to do this anyway. So you might as well, we went into slavery, right? And we had to come over here. We got to keep feast days in a defiled land, right? We got to eat our meat amongst defiled people. You understand that? And we rehearsing the righteous acts. Us coming out here right now, we got to keep you keep Passover?
Yes.
You do, huh? Said that powerful. Yes.
Hey,
right? Yeah, you keep the Passover, which is you're not supposed to. Do you know that? Do you know you're not supposed to keep Passover? Do you know that's not for you?
Right.
Let me get Exodus 12 and 43. All right? Let me show you something, all right? Read that one more time.
And I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
You got to worship before the men of the Lord's feet.
Right.
You just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that we're saying. We didn't write these records down. This is what the Lord is commanding of the heathen. You see that? You came up here and you claimed a nationality, that's superior to all other people on the face of the earth. That wasn't given to you. You see that? Got it? Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 43. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, this is the ordinance of the Passover.
This is what?
The ordinance of the Passover.
This is the ordinance of the Passover. Read.
There shall no stranger.
There shall what?
No stranger.
Hey, you're a stranger, okay?
That's right.
Read.
Eat thereof.
They shall eat the Passover.
No stranger shall eat thereof.
You're not supposed to be eating that lamb and drinking that good wine on the Passover. You're a stranger. Read.
Verse 44. But every man's servant that is bought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof.
Right. You see that? Because you have to go through a trial period before you can be accepted into the Lord's house, right? To do anything. You see that? You people are defiled, you're unclean, right? Y'all don't do the things we do. You know what I'm saying? Even in our captivity, we're cleaner than you nations. You understand that? And the Lord had to sanctify us and purify us. He put a different spirit in us. You understand? Right? Right?
Verse 45. A foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat thereof.
Read that again.
Verse 45. A foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat thereof.
So you're not supposed to be partaking of that Passover lamb or that wine if you're not a Jew or if you're not an Israelite.
Right.
So you got to stop doing that because you're breaking the law.
Right.
That it wasn't given to you, right? But this was given to you right here. Read that again.
Start from the top. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
I'm warming up out here now, man. I was cold, but now I'm warming up, y'all. Read.
This the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
Are you prepared to serve us?
I don't know.
You don't? Read that again.
This the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 12.
Rather, if you like it or not, you're going to do it. Okay? Your whole nation. Thus saith the Lord. Read.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Shall do what?
Shall perish.
No, they're going to skip through the kingdom, you know, in the tulips.
Shall perish.
You're going to perish if you don't. You understand that? Because we served your people.
Right.
This is a just power, right? God is a just ruler.
Right.
You see that? So he put his children in slavery and captivity. He broke us down as a nation. He took our name from us, right? He took our land from us. Our land is mourning right now, waiting on the return of their holy children. But we got to come over here and we got to deal with this right here. Read.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked.
So we don't want you to be deceived this day, right? The Lord is not mocked, meaning everything that we're reading to you, everything that come out of the mouth of the Lord, it shall come to pass. Just like we went into slavery, Moses prophesied that we would go into slavery, and it came to pass. We went into slavery. Read.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
And unfortunately, you know, your ancestors, you know, y'all sowed this in the earth. You understand that? And y'all reap the benefits of it. That's why you could come up here and say, hey, I'm Jewish. I keep the Passover. I had a bar mitzvah, right? You had a party. You was living it up, right? You was living your best life. Read.
For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
Life everlasting. See, we're sowing into the Spirit right now. But your people sowed to corruption. That's all y'all have done. And that's why you can come up here right now and say, I'm Jewish. You see that? Because your race have sowed corruption. And we're telling you right now how you could possibly be pardoned of your ancestors' crimes. Because you do know you have to pay for those, right? Let me get Isaiah 14 and 21. You have to pay for them, unfortunately, right? You know, I could be up here, you know, yelling at you, bringing these scriptures on you, but I'm dealing with you patiently right now. Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter.
What?
Prepare slaughter.
We need you to start preparing yourself for slaughter, unless you're going to sit there and do what the Lord is telling you to do. Read.
For his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of your fathers, right? You have to serve for the iniquity of your fathers. No differently than what we had to do. You understand? We had to serve for our ancestors' transgressions against the Lord. You understand that? And y'all have to do the same thing, you know? So you got to kind of go home. You got to tell your parents, you know, I met the real Israelites today, you know, and they telling us that we got to prepare ourselves for slaughter, right? We got to serve them according to the Bible. You see that? Because you probably never read these scriptures before. You understand that? Have you? Are you familiar with these scriptures?
No, sir.
Yeah, you know, Isaiah is a powerful book, man. Isaiah is like the book of Revelations. You understand? Read.
That they do not rise.
That they do what?
That they do not rise.
Hey, the Lord doesn't even want your people to rise anymore. Let me get the book of Obadiah. Yeah. Read.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
And the Lord doesn't even want you to fill up these cities no more. He don't want you to set up any more stores, right? Killing, sacrificing foods unrighteously. You understand? Filling up these grocery stores, farming, destroying the land. You're supposed to let the land rest on the 7th year, just like the Sabbath. All right? What you got? Come on.
Verse 18, verse 1. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. Bring it up! The vision of Obadiah.
The vision of Obadiah, right? I want you to understand this. This is a powerful message for your people. Read.
Thus say the Lord God concerning Edom.
That's who you are. You're not Jewish, right? You don't come from Judah, Benjamin, or Levi. You are an Edomite. Okay? Do you understand that? Huh?
Yes.
Read.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Read what you got.
I agree with you, brother. Like, you gotta start showing these nations who they is. You said you was Ashkenazing, but you will show you who Ashkenaz is, right? Chapter 2, the descendants of Japheth. The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog, and Madai and Javan, Tubal and Meshech, and Tiras, and the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz.
Who?
Ashkenaz.
So you're not even Esau. You're from Japheth, right? And those be the isles of the Gentiles where you come from. Okay. Read.
Verse 2, behold.
So do you understand what we just did right there? We just gave you your nationality. We gave you your origin of where you come from. Your people, right? You've stolen this history right here, right? And your people have to pay for it. So I ask you again, are you prepared, right, for the crimes that took place? Your people did. You stolen our nationality, right? You took all of our things and put it in your temples, right? And the only way the Lord can spare you is by you bending down before the Lord.
That's right.
That's it. That's all you people have. And you have to serve Israel in these last days, right? And you're looking at the true children of Israel.
That's right.
All right? You got something?
Verse 2.
Hold on to that.
Come.
No. Let me go back to Isaiah 60. You gotta go?
Yes.
Hey, look.
Thank you for telling us this.
Hey, well, you gotta deal with it either way. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to destroy your people, okay?
Woo!
Wait.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Hey, you with the pink coat on and the tail pants, hey, listen up good.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
And we tell you, that's all you got to look forward to is death in these last days and slavery, okay? That's all you got, man, for the crimes of your ancestors, all right? And we're not playing around with the word in the last days. We're going to give it to you, okay, raw, no chaser involved, man, okay? No chaser at all, man. Yeah, man. We sending you down razor blades in a pool of alcohol, man. All right? And that's all you got. Hey, excuse me, you believe in the Bible? No? Let me get Deuteronomy 32 and 21 real quick.
Bring it out.
All right, let me keep going on with the word. Deuteronomy 32, 21. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 21. They have moved to me, Salakia. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God.
And that's what our people do, and that's all we know how to do, man. Coming out here, serving Esau, all right, and these stupid, wicked-ass holidays, man. Y'all are moving the Most High to jealousy, man. He don't care about St. Patrick's Day or none of these feast days, man. Read.
They have provoked me to anger.
And the Lord is angry, man. And he's put the same spirit in his children, and we're angry in these last days too, man. And we want our people to repent and come back and serve the Lord in righteousness in these last days, man. We're not staying out here in the cold for nothing, right? Wind blowing. It was snowing out here a little while ago and everything, but the minute of the Lord, we still out here doing the work, man. Read.
With their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people.
These damn people, these girls that was just standing here are not a people, man. The Lord don't know them. You understand that? Read.
I will provoke them.
Hey, brother, you got time to hear the word of the Lord in the last days, brother? Or y'all just want to hang out at the Marbles Museum and not know what's going on in the last days, man? All right? Y'all are Israelites, and you got to come back and serve your God in the last days. Read.
I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation.
And that's all you know how to do, man, is roll up in the Marbles Museums with these foolish nations, not knowing who you are in the last days, man. But you know what? When these missiles start popping off over here, when the gas is too high for you to put in your Hyundai, okay, you ain't gonna know what's going on, man.
Right.
That was gonna be finished on that day, man.
That's right.
You see that? But the Lord put a spirit in us not to care about these things in the last days, man. We don't care about the gas prices rising up, all right? We don't care about the war going on in the Ukraine, man. All right? We want more wars to pop off, man.
That's right.
You understand? We're ready for this place to be destroyed, man. Read.
Verse 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth.
And so what?
Shall consume the earth.
We telling you that fire is coming to consume this earth, man. The Lord got to destroy this place, man, because our people are rebellious as hell and don't want to listen to his word. Hey, excuse me, y'all believe in the Bible?
Absolutely.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
We got a time break, but we...
I want you to tell me, who is this right here, man? Who did it to him? Read what you got.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 3. But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandment of God?
Why do our people got to transgress the commandments of the Lord, man? Where he told you to keep his high holy days sacred, where he told you to keep the Sabbath day from polluting it, right? Why do you got to, what? Read it again.
Why do ye also transgress the commandment of God?
Why do you got to transgress the commandments of the Most High, man? Read.
By your tradition.
By what?
By your tradition.
By your tradition. St. Patrick's Day is your tradition. That is not what the Lord has set up for his people in the last days, man. You understand that? Read.
For God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother.
And y'all are not honoring your Father who is in heaven, man. Who gave you straight commandments to keep. Who told you to keep his law, statutes, and commandments, man? You got something else? Bring it up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger.
And that's what we tell you, because you don't want to serve your power, because you don't want to put St. Patrick's Day down, because you don't want to honor the law, statutes, and commandments, the Lord said what?
And shall burn unto the lowest hell.
And you're going to be burned down to the lowest hell, man. And that's what happened to our people when we went into slavery and captivity, man. We were burned down to the lowest hell, to the point where we got to sit up on the stairs of this church over here, this hell, smoking cigarettes and defiling ourselves, man.
And shall consume the earth.
So what?
Consume the earth.
Hey, we telling y'all, man, the Lord is going to consume this place with fire and destruction, man, for what y'all have done to his holy children. Read.
With her increase. And set on fire the foundations of the mountains.
And this place is going to be destroyed, man. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, YAHAWAH'S, man. And you know what, man, to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad, I just want to give a mighty, Kwam Yashuv. Kwam Yashuv.